Hello and welcome back, and we are going to be learning how we can deploy a TypeScript application really easy. So we will be using create vite-express for this, which means we are using TypeScript, React, Node, and Express for our application. If you want to throw a database in there, that's pretty much going to be the same as always. I'm not going to, but we're going to do this from scratch, so let's get started. Okay, I am here inside of my terminal where I want to create a brand new project, my tutorials folder. So what we're going to do from scratch, we're going to do npx create vite-express. And this is going to allow us to scaffold a new project from scratch extremely easily. So I'm going to do deployment video is going to be my project name. I am selecting React, and if you are selecting another framework, I'm unsure if these instructions are going to help you. Most likely not. So we're going to do React, and for TypeScript, we're going to do yes. Fantastic. We are now ready to code deployment demo. Deployment video. Okay, and it will pull up a brand new VS Code for us, or whatever text editor that you're using, and we're going to just alter a few different pieces of code. First and foremost, we are going to go into the tsconfig.json, and we are going to be changing module down here to node next. Same thing with the one right below it, module resolution, node next. And then down here at the bottom on line 16 where it says noame equals true, we're going to put a comma down there, and we are going to do JSX. Oh, I put that in the wrong spot. JSX React. Just letting it know that we want all of our JSX code to understand that it is React that we are writing. For the next portion, we're going to actually open up the source folder, open up the client folder, open up the tsconfig.json, come in here, and for this module, instead of doing ES next, we are going to do node next. And at that point, we should be good as far as the config files are concerned. Brady forgot to mention one crucial thing about all of this, and it's that you have to go into your package.json, and we are actually going to be altering the scripts that are in here. So this script for development or running on your local machine is currently this script. We're going to alter this to be a different script. And this is what we're going to alter it to be. We are going to alter it to be nodemon-x ts node esm source/server/main.ts. So ts node is going to be the package that we use to run everything locally, and then we're also going to alter the start script. Now the start script is going to start with node environment equals production. However, right here where it says ts node, we're going to alter this portion. This portion is going to be npx tsx source/server/main.ts. And tsx is simply something that I have found that works extremely well, so we will run that. But anyway, those are the two scripts that we are changing. Now you will need to install TSX. So let's go ahead and npm I tsx. At this point, everything should be set up and ready to go. Now we do have a server file here ready to go, and you will want to install all of your various dependencies before you get started. Otherwise, none of this is going to work. So go ahead and run npm I and start building out your application that you're interested in building. I'm going to build out a small one, and I will leave a link to it, the GitHub repo at least, down below. That way you can go and fork it or clone it and play with it. Do whatever it is that you want to do. And anyway, I will see you after you have built something. Now, I did forget one crucial aspect of what we are doing, and it is that we do need to have a port variable. Now, this port variable is going to be accessed by our hosting platform to assign its own custom port number. And so I have done this through an environment variable, and it does have to be all caps port, P-O-R-T, and I have simply replaced our actual port number down here in our listen statement with that port variable. Now, I'm not going to push my env file up to GitHub, and so we're just going to push these changes, and then we're going to move on to the deployment section of the video. I am here inside of Render, which is a fantastic place to start your deployment journey because they do offer free instances that you can use, and that is great to not pay for anything. So I currently have 2 projects in here. I use Render. Now, if you have not used Render, you're going to go through the sign up process, connect your GitHub account, and once you have signed up, then by all means continue the video. Once you're ready, you're going to try to find this blue New button. Particularly, we want the web service portion, and we are going to build and deploy from a Git repository. You'll go ahead and continue, and it should have your most recent Git repositories that you've interacted with here at the top. You are welcome, of course, to search for anything, but for me, I just want this one, deployment TypeScript. Also, please ignore this one, because that was going to be this video, except it recorded no audio. Anyway, let's continue. I'm going to click the connect button. And let's see, name, deployment TypeScript, fantastic. Root directory is going to be period. Runtime is node. Build command is going to be npm install, npm run build. That is the build command. From here, the start command is going to be npm run start, so we can leave all that as it is. And the instance type is going to be free. So make sure that you toggle that to free instead of starter. And let's continue down. If you have other environment variables that you wish to add, this is where you'll add them. Otherwise, continue on. Now, when you're on this page, there's 2 places that you want to keep your eyes on. The first is going to be this terminal here. This terminal is going to show you the actual build process. And right here, this little icon here, this is going to show you when the site is live. Okay? It'll either tell you whether something has failed or when it's building, whatever it may be. So I'm going to go ahead and sit here until we see something change. All right, we are now live as indicated by this little green live button, which means, refreshed, which means we're now able to come up here and click on our new link. And you can see that my app is amazing. TypeScript app. Now, this is the moment of truth. Clicking this button is going to make an HTTP request to my server and giving me a fortune. So let's see what fortune I get. I will invent a new dance move called the awkward turtle. Yeah. So, not only do we have a fantastic fortune, but we were able to successfully deploy a TypeScript application. So, this has been a fantastic tutorial, if I do say so myself. However, if you have any comments, please leave them down below. And I want any type of comment. If you are having issues getting this to work, if you need to see a different configuration, if you have suggestions for different packages for the build process or even the development process, by all means let me know. I'm happy to try them out. And anyway, I will see you in the next video. Peace.